What is going on, guys? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and I'm back again today with another DMC5 video. Now today's video is going to be focusing on Cerberus, a weapon from DMC3 that is set to make a return in DMC5. We were initially notified that the weapon would be in DMC5 during the New York Comic Con panel, and now that we have some direct feed footage straight from Capcom of Cerberus and its gameplay, I'd like to discuss how or why exactly the weapon is in DMC5. After all, the weapon has undergone a significant change. Now looking back at DMC3, everybody knows Cerberus as the tri-headed ice elemental nunchuck. It was a fast and furious weapon that was rewarded to the players quite early in the game for defeating a boss that was substantially hard for newcomers to the series. Looking at Cerberus in DMC5, we can now see that it boasts 2 more modes, and along with those 2 modes, 2 more elements. And all these additions to the weapon not only add to its versatility, but the main question still stands. Why is it in DMC5, and how the hell did it get these 2 new modes? Well, one simple theory is the fact that the weapon comes from the soul of Cerberus, the 3-headed guard dog of hell. Now of course, in DMC3, all 3 heads seem to use ice elemental attacks. But what if Dante wasn't able to unlock its true power? What if he was still too young at that time to truly grasp how the weapon works, and now that he's matured quite a bit, he's finally able to use the weapon to its full capacity? Another theory that's been gaining popularity recently in DMC communities is this idea of Dante using the Devil Hearts from DMC2, taking those to Nico, and somehow getting her to combine those 2 demonic elements. Now of course, Nico herself is only human, and she may lack the ability or experience needed to merge 2 demonic entities. However, you'll understand that Agnus was her father, someone who spent years researching all sorts of nefarious demonic deeds, and of course Nero, her new partner, used to work with Agnus back when he was working for the Order, so he may potentially have had access to those research notes, gotten them into her hands, and that's how she would learn to do that. And the final theory covered in today's video is the idea of Cerberus rebelling. Now of course, the soul was given as a blessing to Dante as an acknowledgement of his power in DMC3. However, maybe Cerberus grew tired due to a lack of use, or perhaps even misuse. At this point, Dante may have had to re-subdue him, sort of as another test of might, so that Cerberus would finally re-acknowledge Dante as his rightful owner. And perhaps during that confrontation, maybe an old dog learned a few new tricks, and that's where those new elements and new forms come into play. Now I personally wouldn't mind that theory being true, especially considering that would mean that Cerberus would be another boss battle. Of course, putting nostalgia aside completely, Cerberus was a rather good boss fight when it comes to DMC bosses. Now another reason why I like that particular theory is because it opens up the idea for old weapons to come back into the fray. This is the first time we've seen Dante bring a devil arm from an old game into a modern game, obviously other than Sparda or Rebellion, Ebony and Ivory, or Coyote A, the shotgun. What if his old weapons get sick and tired of waiting to be used, or perhaps even being misused? That would open up the possibility for a lot of fan favorite weapons and boss fights to come back. And on that note, I'll just leave the video there. What do you guys think? Let me know your theories down below in the comments. It's been me, DevilNeverCry. If you want to get at me on Twitter, I'll leave a link down to that. If you want to discuss DMC with some like-minded DMC fans, I'll leave a link down to my Discord below. Thank you guys for watching. It's been me, DevilNeverCry, and as always, I'll see you guys next video.